This is going to be an extended for the message that I sent out earlier. So you know, divine feminines, you have to deal, sometimes you have to go back into communication with the very person that has fucking ruined your entire life. You know, that narcissistic family member who has no shame in how they have tortured you years. They have no shame in what they've stolen from you, your inheritances, right? They've stolen opportunities from you. They've stolen your God-given innocence, tried to sex and human traffic and prostitute your children. And they still to this day gaslight you, right? But you have to communicate with them, right? You have to have a form of an unfinished business is what you have between this toxic narcissistic family. This is a message for you if you can relate. They'll throw things that you got to be careful. You got to be careful when you're dealing and interacting with them, because they'll do things like this. They'll try to send mental mind magic to you. And you know how they're going to try to do that? They're going to try to, they hover you. They're hoverboards, right? They're toxic as fuck. They got ties with, you know, crooked law enforcement. They have ties with certain people who work in the justice system or work in law enforcement, illegally spying on you, having illegal surveillance on you, having illegal shit being done to you because of their false allegations, calling you, saying that you're back into drugs. Because you're leveling up in life, because you're taking control of yourself. Oh, she's doing drugs again. That's why that's why she can't keep a job. It's because she's doing drugs. Little do they know, does she know that you're just a fucking goal-oriented motherfucking bitch, and you're gonna run your life how the fuck you want to run the fucking show, whether she likes it or not, or the fucking government likes it or not. It's none of their fucking business how you do you. But they'll try to throw these little jabs like, oh, remember the government is watching. These little mind manipulations to you, right? And I'm using my example for you to help you to get into your head. They'll throw these little jabs when you reconnect with them. Don't let them get in your head. That's the goal. They want you to trip. They want you to be in your head. They want you to be, oh my God, I have all eyes on me. Who gives a fuck? Like, if you don't even understand that the world is watching you, then I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, you got to be careful with these narcissistic, disgusting, manipulative parasites, realistically, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to hook into you. They're trying to hook into your mind, because they know if they get into your mindset, they can get your heart space. And if they can get your heart space, then they can start doing black magic on you. Then they have control over you. Remember, the mind is a powerful weapon, and the only thing and tool that the narcissist needs to hook you in, to controlling you, to manipulating you, and to starting to do serious damage. And then they start doing damage control from there, is if they get in your mind. Once they get in your mind, it's almost like they can, because you're giving them power and authority over you. Do not let them have power over you. Divine feminine, divine masculine, do not let them have power over you. Now, if you're in a situation where you have to communicate with these people, by all means, please stay protected. Now, they can't do shit to you because you are divinely guarded and protected, but they can get in. They can get into that mindset, like I said, but you got to pay attention to the red flags. You got to pay attention to the cues and what they're saying and how they're operating, because they're literally giving you signs of what they're trying to do. They're literally telling you to your face, usually directly and sometimes indirectly, covertly is what it's called, covert narcissism. They'll try to get into your headspace. And so you have to pay attention to the warning signs, to the red flags. That also lets you know that you have gained power and authority over them, and that they're so irritated because your light irritates their demons. They're so irritated because they cannot get into your head. You'll know by their actions and what they're doing, because they're still trying to find a way to hook you in. Also, this is something else that I wanted to talk about, how narcissistic mothers who are tied to gangs and cults and secret societies, because you don't submit and you didn't bow down to their fucking stupid ass religion, dogma, whatever the fuck they are, ancestry, pedophilic gang cult ties, drug, sex, human trafficking, because you said no, because you were the one that got away, because everybody else, including your siblings, you know, got up on the what, you know, became part of this cult, this gang. You were the unrecruitable one. And because of that, now they're coming for your kids. I'm seeing that there's a sick and disgusting grandma who is trying to prostitute your children, and it's not going to fucking work. If you have you noticed Have you been paying attention to the people that keep on wanting to hang out with your kids, keep on wanting to pick them up and be around them? Have you noticed that? Don't let them near your children. They're only trying to recruit your children to be just like them, and they're even going to try to use your kids to come against you. Take heed, divine feminine and masculine. This is a channel message that I'm using from a personal side, but also to an intuitive mindset. Keep on speaking your truth. Keep on calling them out. Keep on fucking defaming their character for who they truly are instead of the fucking false lies and accusation that they did to you. Keep on speaking your truth. Keep on sharing your truth, and keep on telling them spiritually and physically and in truth and metaphorically to fuck off. This is your message. Namaste, Shalom.